Alright, so today I'm going to take out the CTR or the CMOS battery, internal battery, and exchange some RAM cards as well. In order to do that, you need to disconnect the battery, the external battery. You need to take out this. There's one screw here which is holding the back cover in place. Remove that. So, and on this model there are 3 screws that hold the keyboard in place, and you need to remove the keyboard to get to the battery, so you have to take them out, and they just loosen. There's 3 of them. Okay. But they don't actually come out, which is good, so you don't lose them. In these small computer chips, that would not be a good thing. Then you have to loosen the fan. Okay. So, here's the next step. You turn it up like this, and you're looking for this hole here. That's where you push the keyboard out. See, it pops right out. And then you just let it hang like that. And inside, you can see this is the battery I'm going to remove. And it's simply a matter of disconnecting this from the motherboard. So just be careful and take your time. So that's done. And this one is just stuck on there. So this battery is completely dead. So you remove the battery and the 2 black and red cables, just pull it out. And then when I get the new one, it'll be stuck in there. You gotta have I believe that you need to have an internal clock set correctly with a active battery in order to update the BIOS, because if you try to update the BIOS without this internal battery, you'll get a CMOS invalid checksum error. So it's critical you have a working battery. I recommend generic batteries. I ordered one from eBay. It cost $5. So next, you want to, there's one of the screws. You need to reattach the keyboard. Just make sure you reattach it in all areas. Okay. And then you just reattach the fan. There's 2 screws holding this fan, so there's one, and here's the other. Okay, and there are 3 main screws that hold the keyboard on, so lock them down. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, well this actually folds flat, so next, the RAM cards are fairly straightforward. RAM cards are located here. So you just loosen the side retaining rings, and then it pops up. Can you see that? Let me pull this over a bit. And then this is one of my older RAM cards. And there's 2 slots. See, that one just popped up. You just loosen the sides and they pop right out. Okay, and then I'm going to replace it with these cards. Okay. So it starts when it's flipping up, and then you just push it down, and it snaps in place. It's that simple. And same thing here, just line up the slots as they're supposed to be, and it'll initially sit up, and then you just flip it down. And that's it. That's all there is to that. And so next is to reattach the backing. So there's just one screw that holds this back plate in place. Okay. Now, I'll reattach the external battery so we can boot this thing up and check our memory. Okay, so notice that taking out the internal battery, notice that it automatically will take you to the BIOS menu, and I get that error where it says the checksum is invalid. So I think it's a clock timing thing. That I think that'll be fixed when I get a working battery inside, and if not, then the only other choice is to put in a whole new motherboard, or at least a BIOS chip. Both are pretty labor intensive. So when I boot, hit escape, and then that'll bring you to your boot options, and I just want to get the system information, which is F1. So here's all the information. If you ever need, the serial number, SKU number, the UUID number, which you often need for support, as a warranty date, BIOS date, and all that information. Okay, and as I correctly installed the memory, I now have 16,384 megabytes of RAM. And that's all there is to it. Hope you learned something from this video, and stay tuned for the next one.